Well, welcome to Tabletop Baseball and happy 4th of July. Everyone, we're going to play the Sandy Koufax replay, game number 36, or start 36 in the replay of 41. So getting close to the end. It's going to be against the Astros. They're going to be at home. It's a kind of a rematch. This might be the third time they've faced each other. Durker and Koufax. Durker almost pitched a no-hitter in their very first meeting of the season and won that game 1-0. Good morning, Tribe fan. So I think, I have to look, but I think it's the third meeting. Seems like. I know it's the second for sure. I know they faced on that very opening day. But well, first of all, let's look at what actually happened. The Dodgers won it 4-0, shutout, 9 innings, 6 hits, of course, no runs, 2 walks, 6 strikeouts for Koufax, and he ended up, after this game, he was 23-8. He is 20-9 in the replay. So he's going to have, I think he finished up like 27-9. Something like that. Again, I haven't committed that to memory. But look at the Astros lineup. There's a couple changes. A couple cards I didn't have, actually. Ron Davis, lead off in center. Sonny Jackson at short. Now, Dave Nicholson was not the actual starter. It was Gaines, a guy named Gaines, who had like 13 at-bats all year. So Nicholson's going to play right. Chuck Harrison at first. Joe Morgan at second. John Bateman catcher. Aspermani third. Rusty Staub was not the starting left fielder. It was Pointer, a guy named Pointer, and he had like 25 at-bats all year. No card for him. And I think that's this might be the first game I haven't had a card for somebody. It's been pretty good. It's been real good, actually. Maury Wills for the Dodgers will lead off. It's actually the same lineup they had his last start. Gillum at third. Willie Davis in center. Ron Fairley in right. Lefevre at second. Roseboro catching. Johnson in left. Wes Parker at first. Koufax pitching. And Steve Ryan's here. Happy 4th of July, guys. Here we go. Ron Davis. Ron Davis facing Sandy Koufax. It's a 5-4. Catcher X. And that is Roseboro. He's a 1. 1 and a 4. 20. There you go. 1. The G1. And then a 10 on a 4. So that'll be a 2-3. Ground ball to the catcher. Little squibber in front of the plate. 1 away. Here's Sonny Jackson. 5-6. And that's a strikeout. Those lefty matchups are tough. Dave Nicholson. 3-5. Single for Nicholson. The last minute starter. So 2 outs, Nicholson at first. Here's Chuck Harrison. Rainy, well, it was rained like crazy here last night. 1-4, and that'll be a ground ball to short. Trying to dry out today. We got, hopefully it doesn't rain anymore because we have, obviously, like everybody else, fireworks tonight. Let me put a 0 there. Here's Maury Will, switch hitter. 3-9 versus a right-hander. Single for Maury Wills. And as typical, he's going to try to get a lead. 2 through 10, 12, 7, so he does. Durker's a +1, and Bateman is a 0. So it's going to be a -1 total, 1 to 14. What do you know? It's a 15. He gets thrown out. Two, 6. Jim Gilliam, 5-6. Batting left, and he'll pop it up to second. 2 away, nobody on. Bottom of 1. Willie Davis, 4-3. Lefty. And he's going to draw a 2-out walk. And Willie's going to try to get a lead. Let's test Bateman again. It's a 10. 2 through 5, 11 or 12, so he does not. So 2 outs, here's Ron Fairley. Willie Davis at first, a 3-5 versus a right-hander. 3-5 is a ground ball to first. And that'll be it. Top of 2. No score. Little Joe Morgan, playing game 160. Nice. The end is in sight. 3-7. And Joe Morgan's going to walk. Rare walk given up by Koufax. And let's see, a 4 through 6. Let's try to get a lead. It's a 7. No lead for Joe. John Bateman. 110 versus a lefty. Fouls out to the catcher. 1 out. Here's Aspermonte. Morgan at first. 4-6. Right-hander. Ground ball to third A, so that'll be a double play. 5-4-3. Retires the side. Bottom of 2, still no score. Jim Lefevre, 5-2. He'll be batting left. That's a home run check. 1. That's it. Got to have a 1. 10. Got one of the ones. But it's going to be a fly out to right field. Roseboro, 5-7. Lefty. Second base X. That is Joe Morgan at 330. 3-12. G2. And then a 10 on a 30. Little Joe makes the play. 2 outs. Here's Lou Johnson. 1-5 versus a righty. Single. And it's again a 2-out single. Wes Parker. 3-9 versus a right-hander. That's going to be a hit. 3-9. One's a double. Anything else, he singles. Single, 2 stars. But in typical National League fashion, as soon as you get something going, the pitcher comes up. 1-7, struck him out. I kid because I love. I don't mind National League. I don't mind either one. I like American better, but I understand. 110. Pop out. No, it's a singles check. 1 to 6. Actually, it's left-hander. What am I doing? 1 to 10. That's a ground ball to short. Koufax. He's a lefty. Still learning. 5-7. Larry Durker is batting right-handed. So 5-7. Look at there. Pitcher's going to prove me wrong. 1 to 6 double. 19, so it'll fly out to center. Does have a number 6 hitting card. Ron Davis. Bases clear. 1-6. Lefty. Ground ball to third. Bottom of the third, still no score. Top of the order, Maury Wills, 5-8. They'll be batting left. That'll be a line out to short. Jim Gilliam popped it up his first time up. 1 out. 1-6. Versus a righty, he's going to walk. Not much of a steal threat. We can try. Need to roll a 6. Man, he rolls an 8. So, no. Willie Davis. And it's a 4-4 lefty. 4-4 fly ball to center X. Center is Davis. He's a 3-8. And that's a 13. 3 and a 13 is an F2. And then a 13 on an 8. That was center, right? No 13 on an 8, so it'll fly out to center. And 2 away. Ron Fairley. 3. I need to roll that. There's a runner on. 3-9 versus a righty, and it'll ground ball at second. Joe Morgan making the play there. Top of the fourth, still no score. Sonny Jackson, 5-3 lefty. Pitcher X. 2-4 for Koufax. 19, that's good. G1. And then a 12 on a 4. Ground balls, ground out to the pitcher, Koufax. 1 away. Dave Nicholson singled his first time up. 3-8. He's going to strike out this time. Strikeout number 2 for Koufax. 1-5, lefty, ground ball to short. That'll be handled by Maury Wills. Bottom of the fourth, he only had 6 in this game. Went the distance in reality. Jim Lefevre, 6'2", lefty, flies out to left. Catcher Roseboro, 6'5", lefty. That's a home run check. Again, got to have a 1. 4. Close, but no cigar. Lou Johnson, 1-6, right-hander. Now that has some possibilities. 1 to 14. And Lou Johnson puts the Dodgers on the board. And he does not. It's a double. No, it's a single. Wait a minute. 1-6. Yeah, double. So he's 2 for 2. Single and a double. Both times with 2 outs. And here's Wes Parker. Singled his first time up. 5-7. Lefty. Ground ball to second X. That's Joe Morgan. He is a 330. 3 and 11 is a G2, and then 11 on a 30. So he'll make the play there, and that'll end it. A little bit of a threat. Top of the 5th. Still no scores. Joe Morgan to lead off. 1-8. He's got a slim to none chance. 1's a home run. 16 will fly out to right. One out, bases clear. John Bateman, 2-12. Grounds ball to third. Two away, bases clear. Bob Aspromonte, still no score. 1-5. Fouls out to third. Another easy 3-up, 3-down inning. Koufax is going to lead off the bottom of the 5th. 5-5. Right-handed batter struck him out. (1-8) versus a righty, and there's a single for Maury Wills. Let's try this again. He's going to try to steal again. 2 through 10 or 12. 4. So again, Durker's +1 and Bateman is a 0, so -1, so 1 to 14. Whew, 13. He gets in there, but Bateman's on the juice today. So Wills at second, 1 out. Here's Jim Gilliam. 6-10. He's going to be batting left. Singles check. 1 to 6. 7. So he lines out to second. 2 away. Runner in scoring position. Willie Davis. 2-6. He's a lefty. Or facing a righty. 2-6. And 1 to 7 single. It'll only be a 1-star single though. It's a 3. Wills to third, and it's first and third. Again, a scoring threat. You know what? I think Willie Davis is going to try to steal. 2 through 5, 11 or 12. And it's a 7, so he cannot get a lead. It's Ron Fairley. 3-7 versus a righty, and that's going to be a hit. That's a clutch hitting. 3-7. So instead of an out, it's a single, 2 stars, because there's a runner in scoring position with 2 outs. That scores Wills. Willie to third. 2 outs, so Fairley comes through in the clutch. 2-5. And we have another clutch hitting symbol, but this time it's the opposite direction. So that'll be a pop-up? We'll call it a fly out to right. Instead of a single. But the Dodgers get on the board. 1-0. Thanks to the clutch hitting of Ron Fairley. 3-7. Rusty Staub pops it out to first. Larry Durker. And it's a 6-8. And that'll be a strikeout. 6-8 versus a righty. Only strikeout number 3. 3-4 for Ron Davis. 1-16 is a single. And 8 single for Davis. And he will stay put with 2 outs. Sonny Jackson. 6-11 lefty. Grounds out to second base. Lefevre. And that's the end of the inning. Bottom of 6. Roseboro 2-7 versus a righty, and he'll ground ball to second. Joe Morgan. Lou Johnson 3-8. He gets hit by the pitch. He's been on all 3 times. Single, double, hit by pitch. And here's Wes Parker. 2 through 6, 9. 7 or 10, he's automatically out. Let's let Wes Parker hit away here. 1-5. It's ground ball to second, C. So he grounds out, runner advances. Pretty sure. So 2 outs, and Koufax the batter. Base hit might score a run. 1 on the D20. Wild pitch possibility. 1-4, no wild pitch. 5-7. Right-hander, second base X. Second baseman is Joe Morgan, 330. Uh-oh, 3 and a 2. That's an SI2. And then a 5 on a 30. It doesn't matter. It's SI2, rare play. Batter hits a single with base runners advancing 2 bases. As the batter rounds first, the fielder throws the ball behind him and catches him off the bag for an out. Koufax singles. Johnson scores. But his lack of base running experience, which kind of makes sense. So he gets thrown out. Um, 4-3. It's a single, but he gets thrown out 4-3. It's an RBI single for Koufax. Helping him out any way he can. Top of the 7th, Dave Nicholson. 3-8, lefty, struck him out. Chuck Harrison, 2-6. 2-6. 1-5 homer. 7, so double for Chuck Harrison. Brings up Joe Morgan, lefty. 410, left-hander, shortstop X. Maury Wills, 327. It's a 1. SI2. And then a 11 on a 27. So single runners advance 2 bases. Scores that run. Morgan at first. 4 through 6 or 12, he's out. Let's try to get a lead. It's a 6, so he does. And Koufax is +1. Roseboro -3, so -2, -4. Makes him 1-11. It's a 12. So Joe Morgan gets thrown out. So 2 outs. Bases clear, John Bateman. 2-3. Ground out to second. Astros get a run, though. It's 2-1. Bottom of 7. And Durker, two base runners, basically, and he is going to have to come out. He's a 6-inning guy. He allowed 2 in that last inning. 4-7. Lefty. Grounds out to second for Maury Wills. (6-9) for Gillum, lefty, and 1-5 double. 10, so fly out to center. 2 away, Willie Davis. 3-5. 3-5 versus a righty. That's a double. I'm looking at lefty. 3-5 is a double. So Willie's on. Here's Ron Fairley, the clutch hitter. 2 outs. 6-6, and he's a lefty. He's going to ground this one out to first, though. So nothing going on for the Dodgers after a double. 8th inning. Bob Aspromani is 2-1 Dodgers. 5-8. Right-hander, and it's ground ball to second X. 3-17 for Lefebvre. 3-19. That's a G1, and then a 9 on a 17. He'll make the play. So 1 out. Bases clear. Rusty Staub. 2-1 Dodgers. 4-4. Lefty. Singles check. 1-6. It's an 11. So he'll line out to second. That's going to bring up Durker spot. They'll go to the bench. How about Felix Mantilla? Two out, spaces clear. 5-6. And he's a right-hander. 5-6. He strikes out. So nothing for the Astros in the 8th. Still 2-1 Dodgers. Claude Raymond will come on as he came in the real game. Claude Raymond here, he's a right-hander. Jim Lefebvre, switch hitter. 4-8. So he'll be batting left. He will strike out. 1 away, John Roseboro. 2-5, and versus a right-hander. 2-5 is a single. Excuse me. Roseboro is not going to steal. Lou Johnson. 6-11. Right-hander. Ground ball to short A. That's a double play ball. 6-4-3. So we'll move to the 9th. Last chance for the Astros. They've got the top of the order. Ron Davis. It's a 110 versus a lefty, and guess what? He draws a leadoff walk. Um, do they try to chance it and steal, or do they bunt? Sonny Jackson can bunt. Probably better opportunity than a stolen base. That'll make him a B. They're going to expect it. 4. Sacrifice bunt, B and a 4. Speed. So it's basically, look at his running range. If it's 1 to 16, it's a single. So it is a single, bunt single for Sonny Jackson. This is first and second now with nobody out. Dave Nicholson, he's not much of a bunter. Let's hit away. Well, shoot. He is the right fielder. First of all, let's see here. I could put Bob Lillis in to bunt. He'd be a C. We need a new right fielder. Who can play right field? Nobody. There is no right fielder. Unless I'm missing something. Well, we are going to, because Felix Mantilla, I think he plays right, doesn't he? Nope, he can play left. We'll just let Dave Nicholson hit away. Nobody out. 2-7. 2-7. And 1 to 7's a double. 13, so he flies out to right field. Davis can move up. That is, let's see, Davis is a 1 to 14. Right fielder is a 0. So it's a 1 to 16, he'll tag up. So he moves up. First and third, you got Jackson, he can try to steal. Get out of that double play situation. 2 through 5, 11 or 12. Eight, so he does not get a lead. There's Chuck Harrison. 2 on the D20, 4. So pass ball rating. Oh boy, pass ball rating on Roseboro is, what is it? 3. So no pass ball. They need a double play here, big time. 2-6. Oh my gosh. 2-6. It's going to score a run. 1 to 5's a home run. It's an 8 double. For Chuck Harrison, double to center. They can try to score 2 runs here. Sonny Jackson they're gonna wave him around. 16. He was being held on for sure. Center field is a -1, so 15. -1 for being held on is a 14. So 1 to 14. Sonny Jackson's coming around, and he scores. So a huge 2 out, or it's only 1 out actually. Double for Harrison, 2-run score. And the Astros take a 3-2 lead. And Koufax is going to have to come out. Doesn't have to, but he's only got, well, he's got a few dots on there. They're going to bring in Phil Regan. So Harrison at second, 1 out. Joe Morgan. Astros take a 3-2 lead in the 9th. 4-7. I need to roll this. 4-7. He's a left-hander. 1 to 12 single. 7 single 1 star. First and third, 1 out. Still Joe Morgan at first. Harrison at third. 5-9, righty. Struck him out. So 2 away. 3-10 versus a right-hander is going to be a hit. 3-10, 1 to 3 triple. 18, so single 2 stars. Another run. And so it's 4-2 now, Astros. Still first and third, 2 out. Rusty Staub. 1-8. And there's a fly out to right. But a huge 9th inning for the Astros makes it a 4-2 lead. And looking like a loss for Koufax. At this point, here's Wes Parker. 4-10. Yeah, Claude Raymond, he's still going to pitch. 4-10. Right-hander or versus a lefty. 4-10. Center field X. And that's Davis, a 3-8. Three and a 5. Single. And then a 10 on an 8. So single for Wes Parker, drops in front of the center fielder. Koufax is out of the game. And now Phil Regan's going to be out of the game. They're down 2. Let's see, Tommy Davis. We got a right-hander on the mound. You got Barbieri's a lefty. Tommy Davis has a really good 1 column, so does Barbieri, plus he's lefty, so we'll go with Barbieri. And down 2, they're going to have to hit away. I mean, Wes Parker, first of all, I don't think... Well, he could try to steal. But I've already rolled the dice, so 4-2 versus a lefty, 1 to 13 single. And it's a 4, so single 1 star. And we have same situation the Astros have, first and second, nobody out. Maury Wills could try to bunt, get both guys in scoring position. Then a base, I think we're going to bunt. And it's a 6. And we'll make him a B. I think that's good, isn't it? No, shoot, it's defense. Defense drops down a bunt. Defense has the option of throwing the batter out at first. Oh, good grief. Trying to throw out the lead runner. Running speed -4, plus fielder's defensive rating. Fielder is the catcher. Catcher is Bateman, a +3, so it's going to be a -1 from Wes Parker. So 1 to 15, I think they're going to go to first. So the sack works, and could try to walk. It could walk Gilliam. Bring up Willie. I think they're going to do that. Bases loaded. Brings up Willie Davis. Now they're going to go to the bullpen. And naturally the pitcher spot's up next. But we need a 1 out or a double play. We need a lefty. Do they have a lefty? Don't tell me they don't have a left-hander. Mike Cuellar. He is it. Sorry, not holding that under the camera there. He's really a starter, but he can relieve. I guess this would be a closer situation, so he's a 1. But that's all they need. They need a 1 out. It's a lefty-lefty matchup. Willie Davis. Bases loaded. 1 out. Could go to Tommy Davis. Although his 3-column versus lefties is not bad. Probably 6 of one, half a dozen of another. But he gets a 2-7. Fly out to center B, question mark. 2-7. Fly out to center. Let's see, Parker's at third. He's a 1 to 16. Center field is Davis, a -1, so 1 to 15. So +2 though is a 1 to 17. So he will. That's a sac fly. Scores from third. And it's 4-3 ball game. 4-3, bottom of the 9th. Astros with the lead. Runners at first and second. Ron Fairley, the batter, lefty-lefty matchup. Cuellar, I guess, is considered tired. He's going to stay in there. It's a lefty-lefty matchup. And it's a 2-4. Oh my goodness. A 2-4 for Ron Fairley. 1 to 10 is a home run. And that'll be a walk-off home run. 2-4. Am I seeing straight? Okay, 2-4, 1 to 10. 50-50 shot. and the Dodgers win it. Although Koufax will not get the win. It's a 10. Right on the nose. Ron Fairly comes through again. He had a clutch hit earlier in the game. Got the clutch hitting symbol and was turned into a hit. And Mike Cuellar comes in, and that's a 3-run shot. 4 runs, and they win it 6-4. Dodgers. Double check here. That is 6-4 Dodger victory. Wow, what a comeback after giving up 3 in the top of the 9th to basically lose it. And the Astros sitting pretty with a 2-run lead going to the bottom of the 9th. Give up 4. So fireworks on the 4th and the 9th inning. And the Dodgers win it, but the win's going to go to Regan, who pitched the 9th inning. Walk-off, home run, Ron Fairly. Player of the game. He actually, back in the 5th, came through with a single, scored Wills. That was a clutch out, or a clutch hitting symbol. So single home run there. So, man, that was a 3-run homer. He's got 4 RBIs, 4 of the 6. Wow, so nice comeback, but again, nothing for Koufax. He goes 8 1/3. Let me put this down. Hits 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hits. And 4 runs, 4 earned, walks and strikeouts, 1 apiece, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 walks, 5 strikeouts, 2 walks, no home runs. Pretty close to the actual game. Very close, actually. Look at this. Actual game was a shutout. 9 innings. 8 1/3 here. 6 hits. 6 hits. Runs. That was off, obviously. Walks. 2, 2. Strikeouts. 5, 6. So very close. Except for the runs. Astros broke through in that 9th inning. Regan had to come in still. Gave up a couple hits, and those runners that were on base by Koufax came around and scored. So he stays at 20-9, and at this point in reality, he was 23-8. So let's see, we've got 37, 38, 39, 40, 5 more games. He cannot catch his real life total. If he wins out at 25-9, would be the best he could do. Thanks, Steve. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I did. I had fun. I like it better when Koufax wins. I am rooting for him, but they won the game, so that makes them actually, let me see where they're at total on his starts. They're 23 and they were 23-10, 23-11, 24-11, 25-11 overall. Is that 36? Yep, 25-11 in his starts. And he's 20-9. So thank you guys for joining me on this 4th of July. Have a safe 4th. Don't blow any fingers off, etc. All that good stuff. Enjoy the fireworks and celebrate friends and family and all that stuff. So until next time, you guys, take care and God bless.